Welcome back, guys. It has been, man, I don't even know, I think 9 months since I started living in my car. And in this video, I'm going to share with you guys what I think is the best method for staying cool in your car. Now, I've seen a ton of videos from other van guys on what's the best way to stay cool in your car. And I don't know, they kind of just try like misters where they literally spray. Like they have the things that you get like at an amusement park where it's a spray bottle with a fan on it, and they just turn that on and start spraying themselves. And like, oh, this is kind of nice. I'm like, dude, are you serious? Like, that is like, no duh, not gonna work. Some person also had a necklace fan and they turned that on. I don't know. Those type of things, it surprises me. It's just like, why are you making a video and trying these things when obviously they're not going to work? I don't know, maybe they're very optimistic. So I want to give you guys actual useful information and not just test out a bunch of random stuff that might work. First thing I want to start with though, before I say like what you shouldn't do, what you can do, what I think is best and how I do it is, first thing, you can't beat the heat. You can't win when it comes to being hot in your car. It's a lot harder to stay cool in your car than it is to stay warm in your car. First and foremost, just accept the fact that sleeping in your car during the summer is most likely just going to suck. These are things that you can do to make it a little bit cooler, whatever, but all in all, it's going to suck. Alright, so first thing. Things you shouldn't do is you shouldn't leave your car on, and you shouldn't run the engine all night or the battery all night. Either A, you're going to be working your car more than it already is while living in your car, or B, you're going to run the battery up to where it's going to die, obviously in the first night, and then you need to get it replaced. And those are both impractical, and if you did run the engine, you're also not only running your car more than it needs to, but also wasting a lot of gas that way. Another thing you shouldn't do is open your windows if you have nothing to cover them, no like screen or anything. First reason is that I feel like that's a big safety issue. If the window is wide open and people can reach in, or if they can still see in as well. Also, bugs will fly into your car. If they smell anything in your car, maybe your food, whatever, that's never fun. And mosquitoes. So don't do that. And then depending on where you live, don't get those portable AC units that use water. Alright? They work fine for maybe the first hour or two, but then by the end of the night when you wake up, it's disgusting. So you wake up all sticky and gross. So I'll talk more about that later. Now here are the things that you can do to keep yourself as cool as you can. Like most people say, go find somewhere where there's a lot of shade. Obviously, hydrate, drink water before you go to sleep. I don't typically, just because I have a small bladder and I would probably wake up in the middle of the night and have to use it, and I don't like doing that, so I typically don't drink water. But it is a good idea to do that, to hydrate before you go to sleep. But it's not like you're going to die if you don't, obviously. If you want to roll down your windows, definitely get mosquito nets. So I bought this Qualizi Motors XL extra large bug screens for SUVs. I've used it. It works well. You just put it over your rear car doors. So these ones right here, that one right there, and it's just a net that has a hole that you can put the window through, and then you just close the door on it. Honestly, I don't know how many times I would use this in the summer, just because of how my current setup is for keeping my car cool. But yes, you can roll down your windows and put on bug nets to allow air circulation, but only do that really if the outside would be cooler than the inside of your car, and your car could get warmer just because your body gives off heat and it's contained in this car, especially if you use these reflectics. So yeah, use those if the outside would be a little bit cooler, let's say like 70 degrees outside, and then your car would probably be around like 72 or something. And that way you also get some fresh air coming through your car, and you're not breathing in the same air in your car with the windows closed and everything, which is what I typically do, but whatever. Now this I recommend only if you're in a dry area, a hot dry area, is get those AC portable units if you have the money, because it cools the air with the water and circulates it. Now those can get expensive, and from what I've seen, a lot of them don't really work as well as people would like. It also requires you to have a large battery, which I was planning to get even if I wasn't going to get an AC unit, because it's convenient and helpful to have. I would recommend getting a portable large battery. It helps a lot. I can't really get it out, but you know what? I'll make a separate video for that. Show you guys the type of battery I have. If you want to know now, it's the Yeti 400 portable battery. You can charge it through your car, you can charge it through an outlet, a wall outlet, or you can charge it through solar panels. I'll make a whole video about that. I think it's really good. I really like it. Check it out. They're not paying me to say this. Nobody's paying me yet. Hopefully yet. So do get that, and if you're in the dry area, get a portable AC unit that uses water. That way you can stay cool and it won't get too mucky when you wake up in the morning. I did try one before, and I thought it was really cool. It had really great reviews, but this is what it is. It's the Mighty Cool AC unit. So this is nice because it has these little vents that you can direct the air with. You fill up the water from here, pour it in there, and then it takes air in from this end with the fan in there and pulls it in. And it has a large hose that connects to here. You can place the hose to your window and roll down your window, have the bug screen, whatever, and pull air straight from that. And it runs on a car adapter, so you don't need a wall outlet. And this worked, and it can be very strong and keep you cool all night, except that for me, in my area where it's humid, it makes conditions worse. Do not buy this if you're in an area that is somewhat humid. It would just make your car even more humid, and you're gonna wake up in a swamp. I mean, hence the name for these things. They're like swamp coolers. But I would have to say, this is the best portable swamp cooler that I could find. It has a very strong fan, and it actually works like all night, depending on how you use it. Like if you keep it at low, which is really all you need, it'll keep you cool all night on the 400 Yeti battery. So it has its pros and cons. Definitely try that out. Again, they're not sponsoring me. It costs about $300, so just be wary. It is pretty dang expensive, but so is the battery. So when you do this, you're gonna have to make an investment. It's worth the investment to stay cool in your car. I don't like using the Mighty Cool unit for my situation, so I am returning that. I'm not gonna keep that. I think my setup now is the best, and I don't need extra stuff. Hence, minimalism, right? If it's not useful or functional for my life, why would I have it? So I'm getting rid of it, or I'm returning it. So yeah. But my best solution to staying cool in your car is getting portable fans. This is, I mean, I've told you guys about this from the very first video, and surprisingly, this is the best answer. This is the best thing you can do is use fans. I have 2 of these, and I set them up in my car, and I'll show you guys how I do that in a second. But I don't know, they keep it cool. The important thing though, I think, just removing, like just causing that wind chill effect on your body is probably the best. Now that I shared with you guys things you shouldn't do, things you can do, and what I think is the best thing to do, I'm going to show you guys how I set up for tonight to stay cool. Alright, so first thing is I get into bed. So I kind of just roll in, right? Okay, so for here, I have these bungee cords. Again, probably the best idea I had for this car conversion. I just stick the fans like this, and it holds pretty nice. I took out the batteries because this one's dead now, but recently I bought this AC adapter for it, which just plugs in on the side of the fan, and then this plugs into my battery, which is right behind my driver's seat. Boom. And then fan right there, put that right on my face. And then the second one, it's a little far and the cable can't reach. And also the ports on the battery only has space for one of those adapters because they're so bulky. So I'm trying to find cables that work well for it, that are long enough, and you can fit 2 of those cables onto the outlets. But this one has batteries right now, so it's a little heavier. And I stick this one the same way I showed you guys in the first video on the hanging clothes rack. So I just shove it in there like so. And I love these fans because you can adjust the angle at which it blows. And I just have them directed right at me. And so, boom, boom, there we go. That is how I stay cool in my car when I go to sleep. So that's it for my video. What you shouldn't do, what you can do, what I think is the best, and how I actually do it. I hope this was all helpful for you guys. Please let me know in the comments what y'all thought. If you guys think there are better ways to stay cool in your car, let me know in the comments. If this has helped you to find out like how to stay cool in your car, leave a like. And yeah, again, hit that subscribe button. Stay up to date with all my videos and what I'm doing with my life. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.